And video number 3.
Internet.
This is the most amount of videos that I've made ever on YouTube or Facebook.
I've never been in a video.
Bam. 3. Yeah. So here we are, just chillaxing in the amazing recording studio that I have here.
Thanks, CJ's grandma.
Thank you, Grandma. We love you. And there's dogs barking outside. Fuck the dogs. But, so yeah, it's video number 3. And I'm pretty sure that, who's ever going to go to YouTube is going to see our update video about what I mentioned on Facebook. So go check that out on YouTube, because we're not going to post on Facebook for reasons and stuff. But yeah, so here we are, and we decided that for our third video, we're going to talk about how to get kicked out of places. Why? Because it was suggested by 2 people, and Hunter thought it's the funniest fucking thing. And he's got a great story about getting kicked out of Walmart.
I've been kicked out of several places. It's just I find Walmart the most funny.
So, what I guess we're going to do with this video, because we don't script this shit out, we just kind of go off improv, is we'll just kind of talk about ways to get kicked out of places that we know of that we think are pretty damn funny. And then he'll tell his story, and I'll retell the merry-go-round story, because that's what brought this video upon the fucking internet.
Maybe if you weren't jumping around a merry-go-round.
Fuck up, it was your idea. So basically, the funniest ways I can think about getting kicked out of places, and the funniest places to get kicked out of would be... How much should we do?
I don't know. I'm not helpful. Don't judge me.
I guess I'll just fucking talk. I will do...
One way is wearing products you're not supposed to.
Is that how you get kicked out of Walmart?
No, that's not how. Well, technically, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Like, I don't know. Every time I go to like Target or Walmart, I put on like Avengers masks, and I run around with like Nerf swords, attacking people I know, and I get in trouble a lot.
Some things I see off of the internet now are people trying to jump into the fucking the stands with the balls in them. Those giant stands that you take a ball out of, fucking jump in it, and they go everywhere. And I'm pretty sure you get kicked out for doing that. Another funny one is no, I won't tell that one.
Tell it.
I can't. It's not my story.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. Anyway, but yeah, so there's jumping in those stupid fucking ball pits. I know you get kicked out for riding the bikes in Walmart.
And
you're not supposed to do
racing Mart carts. I know when Hastings was here in Flagstaff, they really didn't care. We'd go in there and we'd get their Nerf swords and stuff and run around the store beating each other up.
It's because it's Hastings.
And they'd be like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" We're like beating the shit out of each other. They're like, "All right, don't break anything." It's pretty much how it went. It was pretty awesome.
I could mention some ways to get kicked out of a movie theater, but I'll just let your imaginations go with that one.
I've been kicked out of a movie theater.
I'm pretty sure it's different because you got kicked out of a movie theater.
The list of things I've been kicked out of would surprise most people.
It seriously goes on and on. I argued with him not to do this one because I've only been kicked off the fucking merry-go-round. And he's over here like, yeah, I've been kicked out of there, I've been kicked out of there, I've been kicked out of there, I've been kicked out of there. I got kicked out of this one place, and then this one place, and then I got kicked out of this one place. Bitch.
Yeah, I have stupid friends.
And I guess, since there's no premise to this video, really, I can talk about Tiana. For those of you who don't know her, she's a friend of mine and my sister's on Facebook. Not really my friend, my sister's friend. That, there was one time she came over to the house. First time she was over at the house.
Don't know how this happened.
He wasn't there. This is in Colorado.
Still don't know how it happened.
It's because you haven't heard the story. Shut the fuck up and let me tell it.
I have heard the story.
Shut the fuck up! We were, she was at the house hanging out with Rihanna. And I was hanging out with my friend Jason. And, she kept staring at my hair. She has this weird obsession with my hair. Rape. I need an adult.
You are an adult.
Yeah. Don't remind me. Anyway, so she had this sudden fascination with my hair, and she kept asking me to braid it all night. And I wouldn't let her. And then I went to bed. And me and Jason went to bed, and Jason didn't fall asleep. And this motherfucker watched Tiana walk in my room and let her braid my hair.
It's not creepy at all.
In the middle of the fucking night when I was sleeping. And I woke up with this braid in my hair going, the fuck is this shit? And I pulled it out and I was like, oh, that's not cool. And I looked at Jason, do you see that? Yep. Yeah, you didn't stop it. Nope. I hate you. Yep. So there's that fucking story. You're welcome, Tiana.
I don't know how that happens.
She's fucking stuck into my room.
But you're a really light sleeper.
I might do. I'm a heavy sleeper, dude. I sleep through fucking anything. So there's my story for the night. Here, go ahead, Hunter. Tell your Walmart story.
I'm with. I don't even remember who they were. This happened like 2-3 years ago. I'm with at least 3 friends, and we're running through Walmart, causing chaos, wearing like superhero stuff, like I said,
Being hooligans.
throwing balls at each other, giggity giggity.
Being hooligans.
Being hooligans, and we passed the women's department,
Oh God.
and one of my friends suggests, she's like, Hunter, you should make a cape out of bras. So we hooked a bunch of bras together, and I made a cape, and I put it on, and I'm running through Walmart. People are staring at me because I'm just that kid.
You're wearing a fucking cape of bras.
And so I'm running past the pillow department, and there's like the basket where the pillows go in. It's like, I don't know, 2 feet deep at least.
I've never heard this story before.
There's a lot of pillows in there. I push the pillows aside, and I make like sort of a castle thing, and I stack them up. I get in there, and my friends are running around looking for me, and they come by, and they're like, what are you doing in there? I was like, no girls allowed. And an associate came up, and they're like, what are you doing in there? I was like, I don't know. I got bored. And he's like, we're going to have to ask you guys to leave the store. And so I left my cape bra hooked to a pillow.
I got a name for you. Super Titty Man.
Super titty man.
Hunter's now Super Titty Man.
That's how he got kicked out of Walmart.
So
The first time.
It happened more than once? You gonna tell that one too?
No.
So, there's those stories. Also, we've decided to do stage names since our normal names aren't funny. He's now going to be Gibby, and I shall be Meg. Ugh. Gibby. Shut up. You call me Meg all the time, and I can't hit you for it.
You hit me anyways.
This is different.
You waited until we stopped recording last night and then hit me.
I did not.
You did too.
Lie.
You did too.
You're gonna get me in trouble for child abuse. I'm Meg.
Meg. Why don't you tell the story about how you became Meg? Bet your friend Daniel will enjoy this story.
Okay.
Shout out to Daniel.
Yeah, thanks Daniel. Dick. But okay, so the Meg story is basically I sprained both my ankles walking downstairs in my school. Nothing fun happened. I didn't get like no fight, and dude decided to go for my ankles with a bat. Didn't get hit by a car.
And it's not Meg from Family Guy. It's Meg from Hercules because she's always tripping on herself.
The animated movie, yeah. No, it's not because she's tripping over herself. It's because the scene where she's like flirting with Hercules, and she's like, "Oh, weak ankles." Yeah. Daniel thought it'd be funny to call me Meg. Because I was walking down these stairs, and the way the stairs are, for those of you who have not go to Castleview or DC, the auditorium stairs we have, it went a small step, and then went a really big flat step, and a small step, and it goes all the way like that down the stairs. And I was coming down these stairs, skipping all the little steps, just landing on the big steps. And the last step, my ankle rolled when I landed on it, and it was like, so I fell and went to catch myself with my other foot, and it rolled when I caught myself on it. So both my ankles, and then I hit the ground, and I'm in pain. I am in pain. This fucking hurt. Because all of my weight, plus the gravitational pull of the earth on my left ankle, and then falling speed on my right ankle. Fucking... Oh, you dick. That happened. And then I was at Daniel's house, and I was like, ow, my ankles are starting to hurt. He looks over at me. Meg. And I questioned him about it. He's like, yeah, you're Meg from Hercules. She's got weak ankles. You've got weak ankles. You're Meg. So there's that story for you guys. I don't know if you find that funny or not. The fact that I
find it hilarious.
sprained both my ankles and got nickname Meg for it.
I've never broken anything in my body, so I think it's fucking hilarious.
How about I break your arm?
Child abuse.
So yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of the video unless you want to share any other funny story you got.
I've got a long list of places I've been kicked out of.
Why don't you just name them off until you can't anymore?
Walmart, Target, the yo-yo at the fair, the merry-go-round the first year. We got kicked out of the House of Mirrors because we kept running into the same glass over and over and over and over again. I almost got kicked off the merry-go-round when Jack Wagon here did.
I gotta tell that story again.
Meg.
Gibby.
Did I name Target already?
I don't know.
Target, Walgreens, the movie theater.
You already said Walgreens. Party. You said party earlier.
I got kicked out of sort of a party. It was sort of a party. I managed to be kicked out of Christmas.
How the fuck did you
I was causing trouble and got sent to my room. I've been kicked out of places. Where else? I know Spencer's because we were back there playing with inappropriate things and laughing at them.
Spencer's.
I spent too long at GameStop playing on the Xbox before I had my own Xbox, and they asked me to leave because I was taking up space. My pure existence just bothered them.
Oh, that gives me a great idea. Kim, if you're watching this, make your first video about your adventures in the back of Spencer's with whatever the kids. The one that you keep telling me about where you were messing with this kid with the things in the back of Spencer's.
Things. We all know what goes in the back of Spencer's, right?
We all know what goes in the back of Spencer's. So yeah, I guess I gotta tell that merry-go-round story again for those of you who didn't watch the video from last night. So the merry-go-round story is basically we were at the county fair, or not the county fair. Was it county fair?
Yeah, county fair.
County fair. We're at the county fair.
County fair.
County fair. We were at the county fair, and we were just going around, riding rides, having fun. And Hunter's like, "Hey, let's go play this game on the merry-go-round that we play all the time." And
He didn't even want to get on the merry-go-round.
I didn't want to get on it's a fucking merry-go-round. I'm 17 years old. I don't want to get on a fucking merry-go-round. And so he talked me into getting on a fucking merry-go-round.
He was afraid he was gonna fall.
I was not. I'm gonna hit you for that one off camera later. So we get on the fucking merry-go-round, and he's like, "Okay, all you gotta do is when it goes around, it's like I can't see you. Jump on a different horse." And it starts going, and the first time it's around, this fucker's like, "I'm gonna just jump 3 horses and not get caught." So he's up 3 horses already, and I'm still on the first one going, "How the fuck do I do this?" Because the horse, I'm not very...
Apparently, if the horse moves, CJ's mind can't comprehend.
It can't. Rock Band is just different. So we're doing... I'm trying to move from horse to horse, and I'm doing okay. And then he gets caught. The dude sees him because he sits down on a bench.
Technically got caught. He never mentioned anything. I was just smart enough to stop.
Because he saw me and was a racist prick.
It had nothing to do with race. You were just dumb. And when he saw you, you moved one more, proving that he saw you move.
He didn't see me move. I was sitting down when he saw me.
Oh yeah, and I got kicked off the Ferris wheel.
How do you get kicked off a Ferris wheel? Yo, I don't even want to know now. That silence just worries me. But the reason I got kicked off was because he caught me moving horses. And he caught him moving horses because he moved from a horse to a bench. Which is an obvious getaway. This motherfucker is not staying on a horse. And I was on a horse.
I got on an ostrich.
I was on a horse. And he kicks me off. We got off the ride. He points at me. "No more rides for you." And I was confused. I didn't know what had just happened.
We couldn't get over it. He was so upset that he got kicked off of a merry-go-round.
At 17! Almost 18!
Not to mention the little girl that we had to sit next to because she was like, her horse was right next to where we were going. We jumped on and she's just like giving us this
Yeah,
look.
there's parents on this ride looking at us like we're insane.
Mention they're not sitting; they're walking between children to check on their children.
And I get in trouble for getting uncomfortable on one horse and switching to another.
Had nothing to do with uncomfortable. You're just making up excuses now.
Hunter, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked for your 2 cents.
I also got kicked off the Pharaoh, that giant boat thing.
You are strapped to the fucking chair.
Because I would lean forward and slap the people in front of us.
It's a dick move.
Yeah, it's a dick move.
Don't ride any rides with
I told you I'm a stupid person. Living like Larry.
Dick. Gibby. Gibby. So I guess that'll be the end of this video. It's another long-ass one, so if you guys have watched all the way through, we thank you. It means a lot to us that you're watching these, and it means a lot more that you're positively reinforcing us to keep doing this.
And guys, saying it's funny helps, but it's not an idea. We spent even more time today, the car ride here, plus being here.
And being at your
thinking
house.
Of what to do. It's not easy. It is hard.
And finally we just settled on this because nobody was helping us out on Facebook.
And I think this was, whose idea was this?
This one is B's and Kim's. So we're shouting out to you guys. Thanks you guys for the topic. We weren't originally going to go with this because we were hoping we'd get more of a response on Facebook. Considering I gave you guys like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, guys.
20 minutes to think of funny topics to talk about, to bullshit about. And nothing. TJ, you're an idiot. Tiana, you're welcome. TJ, you're a fucking idiot.
Apparently you're an idiot.
You disgrace me, TJ.
I'm keeping this. I'm gonna make a laminated sign.
God!